A high-stakes phone call between Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump is now putting Iran at the center of global diplomacy. The 90-minute conversation, initiated by Moscow, was described as frank and businesslike, with both sides focusing primarily on the escalating situation in Iran and the Persian Gulf. At a time when the ceasefire remains fragile, the call signals urgent efforts to prevent a wider regional war. During the call, Putin backed Trump's decision to extend the Iran ceasefire, calling it the right step to give negotiations a real chance. But that support came with a sharp and direct warning. Kremlin Foreign Policy Aide Yuri Ushakov spelled out Putin's message after the call.
The Russian president drew attention to the inevitable, extremely harmful consequences not only for Iran and its neighbors, but also for the entire international community if the United States and Israel resort to violent actions again. And of course, the option of a ground operation on the territory of Iran seems completely unacceptable and dangerous.
Putin made it clear that any renewed strike would not remain a regional conflict, but could spiral into a much wider global crisis. And then came the strongest line from Moscow, drawing a hard red line on escalation. This is Russia directly warning against any invasion scenario, signaling that escalation beyond airstrikes or limited conflict would cross a critical threshold. Beyond the warning, Putin used the call to position Russia at the center of the Iran crisis. According to the Kremlin, Moscow is ready to assist diplomatic efforts, maintaining active engagement with Iran, regional players, and the United States. Putin also floated ideas around resolving tensions linked to Iran's nuclear program, underlining Russia's ambition to shape the outcome, not just react to it. At the same time, Trump shared Washington's assessment of Iran's current situation following the recent phase of confrontation, highlighting just how volatile the ground reality remains.
Trump outlined his assessment of the outcome of the recent phase of military confrontation, as well as his views on the difficult situation facing Iran and its leadership.
The conversation makes one thing clear: the Iran ceasefire is holding, but only just. Both sides acknowledge that extending the truce creates space for negotiations, but the risk of renewed conflict remains high. With ongoing tensions in the Persian Gulf and unresolved nuclear concerns, even a single miscalculation could push the situation back into open confrontation. This is diplomacy under pressure, where every decision carries global consequences. The biggest takeaway from this call is Putin's red line: support for diplomacy, but zero tolerance for escalation beyond a point. A direct warning to Washington and its allies: no ground war in Iran. As global powers engage behind closed doors, the future of the Iran conflict may now hinge on whether that line is respected or crossed.